Hello YouTubers, viewers, subscribers, and everybody that's remaining social networks. This is Dark King, and today we're here for another live reaction to One Piece. This time, chapter 909, Seppuku. Wow! The historical ritualistic suicide of the samurai. Is Oda gonna start Wano right now? It's gonna be one hell of a tease if he does, because you know we left the last chapter with the idea of mass genocide. So anyway, as you can see, I trim my beard so you can all appreciate my glorious mustache. That aside, let's see. Tales of the Self-Request Rat Grand Fleet 139 Ormus Arc at 4 p.m. A pirate first campaign. Commence the assault. So he's pirating. Good on him. Anyway, so let's see. Brack. Yup. Oh, they straight up gonna cut teasers now. Anyway, the new road. Masaneko Mushi. He has made. Dang it! By the way, I have a slight sore throat, so I may not be so at 100%. Anyway, Water continues. Madame Komamushi has amazing sailing skills, as expected of the man who was on the Pirate's King ships. So, how much longer do we have to wait here in these ruins? Until he comes back with Marco the Phoenix. So, this is Nekomamushi's group. Yep, the Ming tribe. Let's see. We got told to wait here because you guys' faces are scary. Would that face really scare Marco though? There's a village here, remember? Don't move from this spot. Marco the Phoenix trivia, so once again, reminding us from the pre-time skip stuff. Marco is a former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, a crew which was their captain at the Summit War, GE Marineford. Or 2 years ago. He was known as Whitebeard's right-hand man. After the death of Whitebeard, who was called Pops, dang it, by his crew, Marco challenged the enemy pirate Blackbeard and was defeated by him. For what they say, handily. Anyway, currently the remaining crew is scattered and their whereabouts are unknown. I see. I heard that behind the waterfall over there, there's a cave that leads to Pistol Village. Interesting. That would be a good place to hide if, you know, nobody else knows about it. Group of boys like us can enter a place like that. I see, but Master Space is definitely scarier than ours. If you're making angry, that is. His smile is cute though. You're right. Whoosh. And what you with that? It's Marco the Phoenix. And that's, hey, would you look at that? Is the you know, the man-faced lions from Impel Down. Why the heck is the big boss over here? Literally, that's the boss of level 2. Anyway, so let's see. He's a doctor now. Wow, I did not expect that. Anyway, alright, finish treating him. He should be fine now. But tell him not to do anything miraculous for a while. My family rebirth effects on Earth has limits. You don't say! So, wow, that's an interesting thought. He's a phoenix, so obviously, anytime he suffers damage, he can immediately cure himself, but he can also do that to others, you know, to a certain extent. That's kind of cool, actually. He's been fixed up. His wound will heal faster now. He should be able to jump again tomorrow. Nice. Oh, this is Marco's magic. I'm for you, Tama. Alright, most common name for the household cat in Japan. Really? Tama is... Oh, okay. Quite interesting. Anyway, thank you, Marco. Marco, my leg hurts. Marco, my knee's acting up again. Marco, you're... my ankle got fluid again. Yeah. Pops created this place. He did? Old Man Whitebeard did? What do you mean? Because the people here are poor, we cannot afford. They cannot afford to pay the heavenly tribute, and therefore are unable to ally themselves with our government. Makes sense. Most of the allied countries in the world, most countries in the world are unallied for that reason. Interesting. Those places usually end up becoming what was islands. There's pirates, and human traffickers roam freely. Obviously. As a result, those countries crumble and it causes a rise in population of unfortunate orphans. Pops was one of those orphans. Interesting. Let's see. Even though he left for this to become a pirate at a very young age, he continued to care about his land. While hiding this place identity, he spent his life continuously funneling dirty money and resources into this village. Interesting. Although he had no family or friends here, this island was his homeland. So Marco right now is continuing that legacy. Interesting. There's no difference between clean money and dirty money in the state world. Thank you. After the Summit War, we thought that the least we could do was protect what Puffs treasured with our lives. But Blackbeard invaded. That was the beginning of the payback war. But the one who took Puff's power for himself, Teach was more than just an enemy. He took everything from us. So I just wanted to have a go at that ungrateful bastard. I see. So in other words, this place is like just my final keepsake, isn't it? That's right. That's right. Red had even placed his grave nearby. Ah. But Pops was pretty stinging, wasn't he? He always wanted all the booze, and he never treated as the meals. He used all his share of the treasure we found to support this place. Remember, the pirate code still applies. All the treasure is divided equally throughout the members of the crew. We all know about it, though. Oh, while on that topic, where's that Lord Weevil? Who has proclaimed himself to be the true son of Pops. He's been attacking anybody that had any relation with Pops. So, is it true then? I wouldn't know anything about an affair like that, but it's like he's after Puff's inheritance. Even if I were to tell him that there is no inheritance, he wouldn't believe me. Probably not. But both myself and this boy will probably be targets sometime soon. I see. You can leave then. Let's see. Interesting. Weevil's mother, Becky, is a former pirate. She was active around 40 years ago, to be more accurate. 40 years ago. Once again, the locks come into place. Interesting. Come into play. She used to be on the same ship as Pops. Ah, cool. Remember, Whitebeard, we saw that on the flashback, if I'm not mistaken. Whitebeard was on a crew before he formed his own crew. Anyway. Well then, you have to stay here and protect his keepsake, right? Right? I didn't expect you to give up so easily. If you're going to meet up with Straw Hat after this, then please pass on a message for me, Nekomushi. Alright, sure. Did you say that you guys were heading to Wano? Yeah? Well, Wano country! So, looks like Marco and the Whitebeard pirates aren't joining us for the war. Well, at least at the beginning. There's still a chance they'll come at a later date. And we have what seems to be a festival. We have Wano country. And yeah, it's Japan. Go figure. Wow. You know, I'm laughing because I don't know if you remember, but in the anime there's a filler where it is in feudal Japan, basically, and Frankie looks like this, basically. You know, the pre-time skip version of this, but yeah. Anyway, he's a carpenter. Anyway, hey, newbie. We're on. Were you the one who worked on this? Yes, boss. Was some part of it necessary? No way, it's perfect. Well, I'll give you. I'll give you praise for that, you big fool. Of course, thank you very much. Fronosuke. Carpenter. Oh. So, finally, we got to see the other half of the crew. You know, in the skies. Now get it out, folks. This is sharp enough to cut to white paper. But I'll turn one piece into 2 pieces, and 2 pieces into 4 pieces. Says, you know the sisters can cut me. Best sticks around, folks. If you swear this timeless, sorry, the tiniest bit of this on the cut. Okay, just like all the butters gone. Woohoo! So we have Usopp or Uzohachi, a salesman. Todo salesman. Anyway, I bought it. I bought it. The Todo. I'll take some as well. Let's see. You have expertise now. Gather around. Gather around. Wow! Robinson! Anyway, good, that's right. Don't waste more, roll your arms. What you decide is impossible right now. You have to do it properly. You'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room only in such a short amount of time with this kind of performance now. So, old Robin Geisha. A traditional in traditional Japan, it's common to add O to the start of a female's name. So Orobi. So they added the O at the beginning and took out the N at the end. Gotcha. Also, geisha, you know, the traditional Japanese dancer. Ramen looks good. I actually didn't recognize her at first. So, now, where would Zoro be? Anyway, listen up, everybody. This is Wano country. The shogun's name is Korosumi Orushi. He and all the governmental officials now serve under him. Who serve under him. Have we done He and all the government officials under him have without a doubt the backing of Kaido, okay? The government officials of this country are oppressive, but if you were a single Anyway, if you went a single hand on them, Kaido will surely heard about it. Therefore, until we've rallied enough people to our cause, and until our preparations for the battle are complete, we cannot allow our identities to be exposed. First, we will simulate with the inhabitants of the country. So, please, yes, must complete this mission quietly. Zoro and I'm quiet mission. Not gonna happen. So let's see how he screws this up. Let's see. It seems that the magistrate has finally caught the street murderer. The corpse is about to commit seppuku. You don't say. Thank goodness, just this month alone, 3 people have been cut down in the streets at night. Unspeakable, man was also cut down. And it's Zoro. Yeah, somehow I thought this is gonna happen. Let's see. On top of being a street murderer, is causing everyone terror and disrupting the town's peace. You're also a grave robber. Let's see. So he walking around with Shushui. What a problem? You don't frickin' say. Seriously? Anyway, 23 years ago, disappearing in the midst of a pirate attack, the legendary swordsman Remus and the legendary sword Sushui. So, Zorojuro Ronin. Even so, street murder, you don't seem to be that old. Did you take it from the original thief? To think that Susui is now in my hands, this beautiful sharp edge. Let's see. There's not a hint. There's not a hilt on a knife, Gozaru. Seppuku boys are short. Don't have a hilt. It's not like it's made for battle. It's good enough for you to use. Do you know how the proper way to commit seppuku? We all know that's not gonna happen per se, but I'm seriously curious where this is going. Anyway, if you regard yourself as a samurai, then you will admit to your crimes and finish yourself off properly. By the way, that's not exactly how it works. Not per se. I'll execute you before you begin to suffer. Alright, never mind. That's exactly how it is. You know, the classic is the cut. What kills is people open the stomach and they die from it. No. Seppuku is the samurai grab a knife, open his stomach, but a close friend cuts his head before he begins to feel pain. That's the point. Well then, farewell. Just make sure you don't cry out disgracefully. This final act is the most important duty of a samurai. There are witnesses, and there's enough evidence. You will die in disgraceful, honorable deaths. Be happy that you can die by seppuku. Yeah, sounds about right. Don't just. I knew it. So yeah, Zoro just used the tiny seppuku boy to cut the samurai and cut the building behind him. Because Zoro. He did that with the seppuku boy? The one arc opens up with trouble. Sorry, Kinemon. Yep. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so Frack. Now, important question. Are we going back to the reverie, or is this the beginning of the Wano arc? I mean, it starts with the Straw Hats being in disguise and Zoro being Zoro. Let's face it. Everybody knew this was going to happen. Shushui caused trouble, and Zoro would be Zoro. Yeah. Well, once again, we got teased. And as predicted, the mid-level swordsmen of Wano are absolutely no match for Zoro. No match whatsoever. Anyway, this chapter was interesting. It's the introduction of a new arc, so to speak. Which, once again, means Oda is grabbing us by the balls as far as what happened in Reverie, with that whole great cleansing and whatnot. Still, the fact that Marco is a doctor now, and he and it seems some of the remaining Whitebeard pirates are protecting Whitebeard's final keepsake, e.g. the village. It seems they won't be able to help out in Wano. Though I don't actually think that's gonna be like what's gonna happen. You know, the way that's gonna happen. Remember, for Marineford to look cute, we need some serious apocalyptic crap going on. So, it's an interesting stuff. And again, the straw in the skies. We have Frankie as a captain, which is duh. It's perfect. And again, he looks just like he would look. He looked like in the filler of the anime. Without being a salesman, obviously. Ramin being a dancer, it fits, especially for the time period. And Zoro is Zoro. What do I mean to say? It's Zoro. Anyway, people, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this chapter as much as I did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that stupid bell. You know the drill. Until then, I'll see you around, and all praise the mighty mustache. Ta-ta!